welcome back to All Things Mommy. It is Mommy Monday, and today we're going to be talking about breastfeeding in public. First of all, to get started, breastfeeding alone is a milestone within itself. If you decide you're going to breastfeed, it is like the hugest thing because everybody tells you your baby is not getting enough food. That's like the first thing. So it's hard as it is. So now for you when you decide that you're gonna go outside and breastfeed in public, that's like 10 times harder because you're not only getting pressure from your family, you're getting pressure from people you don't know. So I figured I'll come here and give you guys a little bit of my advice as to what helped me. One, overcome the whole breastfeeding in public thing, and two, helped me to be a little bit more comfortable so that no one else feels awkward as also you don't feel awkward. Because at times I feel like the people around you get awkward because you're awkward. I really do believe in energy, and so I feel like if somebody next to you is feeling a little bit uncomfortable, half of the time I think it's because you feel uncomfortable with the situation, so the energy just kind of makes it so uncomfortable. So one of the things that I would first say is just kind of take a deep breath. Nobody's gonna look at you weird. Some people do, but those people you don't really care about because obviously they don't understand the whole meaning of you breastfeeding your child. They're just ignorant to those things. So for those people, I don't really think about at all. So another thing would be when you're breastfeeding, just make sure you wear a comfortable clothes on top. One of the things that I used to do all the time is I always wear my tank top, whether it be my nursing tank top or just a regular tank top that I can easily fold down underneath the shirt that I'm wearing on top. So if I'm wearing a regular t-shirt, I'd always have a tank top underneath, or if I'm wearing a really nice shirt on top or a really nice dressy shirt, I always have a tank top underneath, and I can always lift up my t-shirt or my shirt and the tank top is right there, so nobody sees my belly, nobody sees anything. Literally the only thing that's going to show is my nipple, and my baby's going to be on the nipple, so nobody really sees it. Now, if you really still feel, in the beginning, that still made me feel uncomfortable. So what I would normally do is bring like a breathable shirt, not a shirt, a breathable blanket or a breathable cover. I made the mistake one time of just bringing a regular old blanket or whatever, and it wasn't breathable, and I can feel the baby sweating. Like she wasn't really, my son, he wasn't really uncomfortable, but I could feel him sweating a lot. So one of the things I would say is bring a breathable cover so that the baby's nice and cool, and it doesn't get sweaty or anything. Not literally, the only thing that'll show is the nipple part. Just bring it down with enough where your baby can latch on, and the shirt will be on top, so you won't, nobody will even see the top part of your breast or anything like that. That's probably one of the things that I would say helped me a lot, because eventually I realized nobody didn't even realize that I was nursing once I put the baby on, and it's good. Nobody doesn't even realize. At one time I was walking in Disney and literally nobody realized I was walking and nursing. The only person who noticed was this fat guy that I saw. He was being real nosy though. He was being real nosy in everybody's business, and I saw him walking around looking around, and he literally looked at me and goes, and then after he walked by, he's like, and then he's tapped his wife like, she's nursing. But she's like, what? Like literally nobody realized. The wife looked at him like he's crazy. He was really nosy, that nosy. But anyway, it's not that big of a deal. Like I literally did do that. That used to be my go-to technique, and nobody realized that I was nursing. Another experience that I had that I think I should share with you guys that would probably be a little bit helpful if you're trying to go out there breastfeeding. If it's your first time nursing in public, whether it just be a short trip and you just want to try to get used to it or try to start doing it. One of the big tips that I would say is don't go on your own, because if you go on your own, unless you're that comfortable, then that's fine. If you know you're going to be confident within yourself to do it, that's fine. But if you're going to do it and you're not even sure within yourself, go with somebody who has your back, because if that person next to you is giving you that energy of, oh my gosh, somebody's about to look at us, oh my gosh, somebody's about to look at us, oh my gosh, then that energy comes off of you, the person who's already terrified enough and who's actually gonna have to do it. So you don't want all that. Go with somebody who's gonna be like, you know what, I got your back, don't worry, it's normal, it's normal, it is normal. Like, don't worry, do your thing, and you know, a regular conversation and things like that. If you go with somebody that's comfortable, then you'll be fine. The first time I did it, I was with my husband. My husband was very supportive of it. He didn't know much about it, and it was both of our first time like actually doing this, where we're gonna be nursing in public. Well, not him nursing in public, me nursing in public. And it was actually really good. I was terrified, to be honest. I was actually terrified, and my husband was like, don't worry, you got this, you got this. And I'm like, you know what, I got this, I got this. I whipped out the boob and I was like, go ahead, we're nursing in public, that's what we do. And so yeah, it was really cool. One of the key things is nobody realizes that you're breastfeeding unless you bring it out there. If you are like, oh my gosh, looking at everybody, he notices me, she notices me, he notices me, she notices me, everybody's gonna notice you. If you present that feeling of everybody's looking at me, everybody's gonna look at you. But if you literally relax and don't even worry about everybody else, that moment you will realize nobody's looking at you. Trust and believe, there's gonna be one or two people looking, but the way how natural it'll be, that person's gonna be like, oh whatever, unless it's that nosy guy at Disney. I live in New York, so that's probably what it is, but most of the time it's literally okay, whatever, and I don't make it so conscious. With all that being said, those are my key things for you to go out there and try your best and breastfeed. Keep that positive energy going and try to wear clothes that'll make you feel more comfortable to breastfeed in public. And there's a time and a place for everything. If your baby is hungry, that is the time and that is the place to breastfeed your child. So go out there, do what you feel is best. I don't think it's wrong whether you do choose to breastfeed in public or don't choose to breastfeed in public. It's just a matter of choice. So if you do choose to breastfeed in public, these are just my advice to you guys based on my experience, and I'm pretty sure there's other tips that would be amazing for you guys, but those were just my tips. All right guys, so yeah, go ahead and leave that comment, let me know what you guys think, and thank you guys for watching. Bye.